Fighting Talk back again, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Bellator Featherweight Andrew Fisher ahead of his bout against the number 8 ranked Justin Gonzales this coming Saturday on Bellator Milan. Fisher, a few days out now. How's the camp been?
It's been great, to be honest. I've done a lot of travelling. I've spotted people in my gym, I've spotted people elsewhere. I've had competitive rounds with everybody. I've made mistakes, and I think I've went away research and I've fixed them. I've done better the next time. So I suppose sometimes if you're like killing everybody all the time, you think like your partners aren't good enough and stuff. But I feel I've had like people who've really pushed us as well.
Camps can be difficult enough as it is at times. 5 weeks ago you had 14 fighters on a card on Rise and Conquer. How hard is it to juggle the coaching and also make sure you're making enough time for yourself to concentrate on your own camp?
It's just my life, really. I'm just used to it. I am always busy, but like sometimes I would like to think, I can do more training, but then I would do something to do with my gym or my kids. And other times it's like, I wish I would do more with the gym, but I need to get the session in. So that's just my life, and I'm quite used to it now, and I think I handle it well.
I've got to ask you as well, of course, your fiancée now, Katrina King's fighting as well. How's that, cornering and coaching your fiancée, and how does it differ from coaching like everybody else in the gym, I guess?
It's really hard because we kind of had a bit of a crossover. She was kind of coming to the end of her fight, and I was just starting like up in the training and stuff, and so it was a bit ratty in our house it was then, but I was pleased when that was finished, and she done really well there.
If we'll sort of go back to the last time we spoke, it was just before the Corkmas bout. I mean, dominant performance for you. You must have been happy with that.
I feel kind of he showed us some flaws in my own game that I've went away and I've worked on and tried to fix as well. So hopefully I'll bring all that into this fight again on Saturday.
We look forward then. It is a ranked guy. It's something you've been asking for, I guess, almost since you sort of signed. You've got that pedigree behind you. How happy are you now to be facing not only a ranked guy, but a guy so far up the rankings in Justin Gonzales?
It's absolutely amazing. These are the fights I want. And like I say, he's in the rank number 8, so hopefully everything goes my way and I get the job done. Then I'm in the mix. Then I feel I'm always kind of the opponent for people. I'm always the guy who, I'm not the favourite. It's always the other guy who's the favourite, and I've been upsetting people for quite a few years now, and I feel like I'm finally getting my chance to shine. I still feel like I'm the opponent. I've been brought in to make him look good, but I'll hopefully do the upset like I have every other time.
You mentioned there, of course, you've fought for many years now. There's a vast amount of experience difference going in that. Do you think that plays a factor in about?
My experience is why I'm doing good now. I'm not one of these naturally gifted guys who's kind of like 10-0 or whatever, or I haven't really got a coach, I've definitely had a lot of people who've helped us over the years and stuff, but a lot of it it's me researching myself, and the only way I've learnt really is of losing fights, losing rounds in the gym, getting caught in submissions, getting hit with shots, and then being really, really analytical of what my weaknesses are and trying to get better. So that's where my experience comes from like losing and being like rock bottom and being miserable after training and stuff like that. And I feel it's all kind of come together now, and I've got a better way of dealing with it and learning how to get good fast.
If we look at Gonzales, then former LFA champ, I believe, he's fought a decent pedigree of fighter. What sort of fight are you expecting from him coming into this?
I'm not too sure. I think he's going to do one or two things. He's a high pedigree wrestler, so he possibly might start looking to take us down and grind us out. But I feel I'm a much better grappler than him. I feel he's a really good wrestler, but I feel he doesn't have as good a grappler as me. So I feel if he does take us down, I'll submit him or I'll get back to my feet quite comfortably. So I think it'll either be him pushing me against the fence and grinding us and just kind of killing the things off, or he might just scrap that all together and just try and have a fight with us.
I mean, it's your second fight now of 2022. I think when I was looking at your most active year since 2017 or something crazy like that. But being on Bellator, it means you're getting these consistent high-level fights. How happy are you to be getting them now at this point in your career?
I'm over the moon. It's just everything I've worked for. I would like to have been more consistent, but obviously COVID happened and it wasn't great. But some people didn't get to fight at all, and I got to fight a couple of times still. But these are the fights I've been wanting, and I still feel like I'm really hungry. Like other people say, you're 37, but I feel really hungry still. Like maybe I just feel I'm competing with the young guys, and I'm still I'm not just like turning up for a paycheck or anything. I'm getting better, and I'm traveling to spar with people, and I'm trying to find the people who's going to make me better. And I feel like if you kind of like started easing off a bit, then I wouldn't be doing that.
I mean, I think your record itself shows that unbeaten in 6 now. What for you do you think was that switch where now you're in this absolute purple patch of your career? Is it training with the younger guys or what is it?
I just wasn't good enough before, and then a few losses. So I think in 2013 I got signed to Bellator, and I lost 2 fights for them. I had all the excuses in the world, I did, and then I came out, I lost another fight, and I went from fighting in casinos to fighting at a men's club in Newcastle for like £200. And it was kind of like just having a look at yourself and realising that I just wasn't good enough at the time. I just wasn't good enough, and I just had to get better. It's so hard to kind of see that about yourself when you're so used to everybody else giving you excuses about why you lost, and you're making them all up yourself, and you really like to hear the reasons of why you lost of other people, like, oh, he didn't want to stand with us, or he was just cuddling my legs, or whatever, or the ref didn't do his job properly. But the truth is that I wasn't good enough, and as soon as I kind of like changed that and started being accountable for every time I lost and every time I lose a minute of a round, every time I lose a little sequence of a round, like, then I started getting better.
How important then is the psychology and the mental side of fighting? I mean, everybody looks, you get in a cage and you're having a physical fight with another bloke. Yes, that's fine. But the mental side of things that you're talking about there, having to pick yourself up from rock bottom, how important is having that mental fortitude alongside the physical attributes?
Obviously, it's absolutely massive, but you can't have, like, people say it's like 90% mental, which I don't know, but if you just had loads of belief but you had no skill, then you're not going to do great anyway. There's a lot of deluded people who kind of don't have the skills, but they think they're amazing and they come up short. And then you get a lot of people who have really, really good skills, but they don't have the confidence and they fall short as well. And they might be amazing in the gym or when they're comfortable. So I feel it's kind of having the right balance and not being deluded. Like, if you are doing good in a certain position, like, that should be where your confidence comes from. If you're doing bad in a position, that should be, all right, I need to work on that position and get more confidence from that position. So then if you keep doing that with every single position or every sequence that could happen or every punch that you throw or punch that you hit with, I don't see how you can't get better.
Finally then, Fisher, I know you're getting a bit pushed for time here, so we'll let you get away, spend the last night with your family, of course. What can fans expect from you and from Gonzales come Saturday night?
I think it's going to be the same from me as always. I'm going to be walking forward, trying to finish. I feel he might feel really confident in the first, but as it goes on, he'll start getting less and less confident. I feel if he's still in the fight and trying to win, which I think he will, I don't think he'll give up. I think he will be trying to win. And I feel if he stays there, I'll finish him. Or if he decides that he doesn't like me pressure, he'll be backing away and stuff, and maybe it's a bit harder for us to get my hands on him.
Perfect. Fisher, thank you very much for your time. Cheers.